Hi class. Today we are going to practice phoneme blending. Blending are taking each one of those sounds that we hear and putting them together to build that word. Now if you were doing this on the Wonders games, it might ask you to slide a marker or a little, circle into each spot that you hear a sound. If you're doing this in the classroom, we might do it down our arm. We might slide a little marker to do that, or we have some magnets that we might put up and then collect and blend together. So there's many ways to do this. Right now we're going to do it down our arm, which you guys can do at home along with me, okay? I'm going to touch each place on my arm where I hear a sound in the word, and then we're going to blend it together, okay? Do it with me. Now blend it. Met. We made the word met. We're going to keep going. Men. Leg. Are you guys doing it with me? You should be. Write down your arm. You have an arm too and you have fingers, so you can do it with me. Get. Red. Bed. Pen. Smell. Dress. Step. All right, boys and girls, we are going to be making words, building words with the short E sound. Okay? This is an S. It stands for S. This is a T. It stands for T. This is an E. It stands for E. This is a P. It stands for P. Step. Step. S stands for S. W. W stands for W. E and A together are going to go E. T stands for T. Sweat. Sweat. This is a P. It stands for P. This is an E. It stands for E. This is an N. It stands for N. N. Pen. Good. Let's keep going. If you guys can write this along with me, that would be wonderful. If not, you can practice on your own later. This is an L. It stands for O. This is an E. It stands for eh. This is an S, and we're going to double up on that S, and we've spelled the word S. Less. Very good. Let's do a couple more. I'm going to do a name. So it has a capital R that stands for This is an E. It stands for Eh. This is an X. It stands for X. X. Rex. This is an S. It stands for S. This is an L. It stands for O. This is an E. It stands for Eh. This is a D. It stands for D. Sled. This is a B. It stands for B. This is an R. It stands for E and A together are going to say Eh. And D is D. Bread. This is a B. It stands for B. This is an L. It stands for O. This is an O. It stands for Ah. This is a C and a K together that go K. B. O. Ok. Block. Let's see. This is a S. It stands for S. This is a P. It stands for P. This is an E. It stands for Eh. This is an L. Two L's together to end the word. It stands for O. Sp. Eh. O. Spell. All right. Next up, we are talking about inflectional endings, ED. Remember, we add them to verbs. They're action words. They're the main attraction words. They're verbs. They're action, right? Yell is an action. To get dressed is an action. like to head somewhere, not your head, like you don't headed anywhere as in your head, but go somewhere, to head somewhere. Pack is an action, okay? And when you add the ed, it means that it already happened, okay? Or sometimes it means that you need to do it as well. Like, I need to get dressed. I need to get packed. Okay, that means it kind of should have already happened. Okay, but usually it means it did already happen. But listen to those sounds that ed makes. So we have yell, yell, and then yelled. We don't hear the e, just d. But d or s, dress, and then dressed. Once again, just a d. Pack, and then packed. Ooh, there it makes a t sound, like a T. That sneaky ed makes lots of sound. Head, and then headed. And there we hear the ed. Okay, so ed makes lots of sounds, and we need to think about that when we're writing words. Is it an ed at the end, even though it says t, even though it just says d? Or if we hear the ed, then we know for sure it's an ed. But a lot of these other ones are tricky, and you got to pay attention. Have a wonderful day.